Hey everybody, I'm Kloii Hummingbird. Are you ready for bed? I started doing my stretches before bed, and maybe it'll help you out too. I designed a sequence that'll just be nice and supple right before bed, just get you nice and loose, nothing too crazy. Let's start on our knees in child's pose. Bring your knees as wide as is comfortable for you and your big toes to touch. Take your torso in between your legs and just relax your body down. If you want to make this an active pose, you can spread your fingers wide, press your palms into the ground and lift your forearms up. But since it's right before bed, I'm just going to relax my forearms down and release. Relax. A few more moments here, allowing the weight of gravity and the weight of your body to sink you into the earth a little bit deeper. Notice if you're clenching your jaw. Release. Inhale. Place your palms directly underneath your shoulders and push yourself up to a tabletop position. Knees directly underneath your ankles and spread your hands nice and wide. Squeeze your elbows into each other to keep your base of support nice and supported. Take an inhale breath. Lift your chest up to the sky for cow pose, and your hips follow the chest up towards the sky, a U shape in your body. Exhale, cat. Same thing in reverse. Tuck your tailbone down, chin to chest, really push into the floor with your palms. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cat. Do 3 to 5 of these on your own and make it feel good. Yeah, maybe you do a few circles. Maybe you sway right to left. It really doesn't matter as long as it feels good and you're opening up those teeny tiny joints of your spine. The spaces in your body that have been stagnant all day, maybe from a sitting down job. And 3, and 2, and 1. Come back to a tabletop position. Flip your feet over. Downward facing dog. Your hips, your bottom lifts up towards the sky and you press into your hands. Feel free to keep your knees bent an inch or 2, your choice. And walk it out. Left and right. And switch. Heel pressing into the ground. Nice quad stretch, a calf muscle stretch. Feels very nice. Oh, right before bed. I feel good, you guys. You feel good? Bring your left leg to your face and just place your foot down in low lunge position. Keep it going. Walk your hands to the inside and right in between your legs. Your legs are in a nice wide V shape. Standing straddle. Relax your torso. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Just relax. Feel free to bend your knees here if you need to. Or if you want a deeper stretch, grab your hands, take your hands and grab your ankles, the outsides, to pull your torso a little bit closer towards you. Be mindful with all your movement. We don't want to tug on anything too hard. Yoga, it can very much be medicine, but done improperly can kind of be destructive. So we always want to be mindful for whatever we do, never forcing anything, always moving with awareness. Interlace your hands behind your lower back. Inhale. Exhale, shoulder stretch. As it feels comfortable to do so, move your hands slightly away from your pelvis. And maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Wherever you are, breathe. Notice if you're gripping. Nice, available, supple movement and muscles. Never gripping, never forcing. Last deep breath in together. Maybe you go to the edge of your shoulder stretch on this breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down to your bottom and all the way down to the floor. Walk yourself forward back into your downward facing dog. Bring your knees down to the floor. Keep your feet flexion and bring your legs together. Pick your right arm out. And then place your left arm over there. And then just twist out the arms and maybe at the hands too. It's a nice stretch for our shoulders. Up. I'm feeling it already. Bring your elbows up to your shoulder. As you move your hands away from your face, the intensity increases. So you can play with that to your liking. You can bring it a little bit closer to your face or bring it out a little bit further and hold. Yes, we are stretching our shoulders to distract ourselves from our feet. And breathe. Temporary discomfort for so much gain. Inhale, last time. Exhale, slowly unwind your arms and pat your feet out. Yes, pat, 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 pat. Get some blood flow back in those toes. And we'll do the exact same thing again on the left side. Bring your left arm across and then stack your right arm over that, or the opposite way that you did before. You bring your elbows up towards the sky and hands away from your face. Notice if your shoulders are trying to party with your ears, bring them nice and down and shoulders stacked on top of your hips. Notice if you're leaning forward a little bit. I know we're trying to escape the discomfort of those toes, but I promise, foot flexibility and strength is so important. Our feet are the foundations of our body. It all starts from the ground up. So giving our feet a little bit of love is totally vital and totally necessary. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Tap it out. Tap, 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 tap. Keep your knees nice and engaged towards one another, but move your shins out to the side. Your bottom comes right in between your legs. So not all of us will be able to get our bottom down to the ground. That's totally okay. If you have a block, if you have perhaps a pillow, I use a pillow at home, or even a blanket, you can put some cushion underneath your bottom to take away that space there if it causes more discomfort on the knees. Speaking of the knees, make sure they're in together. We don't want them to splay out too much, yeah? Nice and engaged knees. This is a quad stretch. We'll be here for a few moments. Close your eyes and let your shoulders fall. Just be. If you like to add on a layer, take your hands around your heels and grab the backs of your heels, and bring your elbows down to the ground. Layer 2. If you feel great here, if you lift your chest up towards the sky and bring your head down to the earth. I like to always just be in a layer for a moment just to see how I feel before I progress to the next thing. If your chest being lifted and your head on the ground feels great for you, maybe you slide your head all the way down to the ground. Interlace your hands over your head and breathe. Certainly make sure you are breathing here. Nothing can happen without the breath. It is life force. Breathe. It makes everything easier. It doesn't feel like it all the time, though. I often find myself holding my breath, which makes nothing easier. Yeah, let the breath flow, let the body flow. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in. And for our reclined folks, take your hands at your heels and press into your elbows. Tuck your chin into your chest to lift yourself back up. Come to a tabletop position, and we'll do our tap, 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 I've been doing these for years, and it's just such a good way to bring circulation back into the body, the lower body, in a fairly quick way. I like my little tap tap, so hopefully that works out for you as well. Bring your knee, your right knee, towards your right wrist, and your right leg is sort of at a number 7 position. Slide your left leg to the back, and feel free to spy on yourself. Check out that that leg is in alignment with your hip. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward or stay up in a vertical position. I'm gonna go to bed after this, so I'm gonna just rest here. You should feel a stretch maybe in the side of the hip, the glute space. Notice if your mind started to wander, if you started to become fidgety in your movements. I invite you to practice stillness, to invite stillness in. Sometimes when our body shifts and our mind shifts, it's a way to take us out of the present moment, right? A sort of coping mechanism. I invite you to be still, to be present, and to just be completely aware of your discomfort, your insecurity, the yumminess, everything that this moment has to offer. Be here now. Inhale. Walk your hands back up to your body and switch sides. Feel free to transition however you like to the other half pigeon. Maybe give yourself a little shimmy before you start the next side. Left leg is forward this time, or whatever leg was not forward the time before. Choose that one. And walk your right leg back. Lift your chest up as you inhale and float towards the earth on your exhale. You may notice that your body does not feel perfectly the same, exactly the same, or perfectly symmetrical on one side to the other. That's fine, that's normal. For me, my right side is probably my more open side, and my left side likes to offer its own different loving challenge. And I'm not judging that, I'm just aware of that fact. I'm aware, and I know, and I acknowledge, and I give love to what is. Inhale. Let it go. Inhale. This time hold at the top. Taking a sip of air. Another sip, continuous sips that connect until there's no more space, but there's always more space to grow. Let it go. On your next inhale, walk your hands back in towards your body and shimmy both legs forward. And maybe shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Come down to lying on your back for a supine twist position. Bring your right knee into your chest and cross it over your body with the right leg. Right leg over left, right hip stacks on top of left hip, right shoulder press into the ground and gaze towards your right. It's okay if your arm is bent or your arm is straight, either way. a final inhale breath here. And back to center. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Left hip stacks over right hip, gaze left. Supine twist. You wanna add on a layer here. You might wanna stretch the leg to extension. Notice how that offers a different stretch and activates different muscles. Or if you're like, no, I'm okay, I'm good. Keep that knee bent, that's okay too. Inhale. Exhale. Back to center. Plow pose. One of my favorite poses. It's a really good back stretch, and I just love it, and it's great before bed or even in the morning, honestly. Take both of your hands and put them on your sides. Feet flexed up towards the ceiling. You can keep your hands on the ground and press up, or you can take your palms to your lower back and prop yourself up. So your hands are like a little kickstand for the rest of your body, pushing your weight into. No movement in the neck here. I'm gonna repeat that. No movement in the neck here. You wanna keep your neck nice and free, nice and straight. Don't move it at all. The weight is in our shoulder space, yeah? Not in the neck. Straighten your legs. And then maybe they reach down to the floor. Maybe you feel a hamstring stretch. Maybe you feel some nice relief in that lower back. This is good for if you have some sciatic nerve pain. It's really good when it stretches the entire back side of the body here. Maybe you bend one leg or the other. Maybe you reach for the floor. Maybe you don't. Bend your knees for fish pose. Knees bend, wrap around the ears. You can have, let's have relaxed feet here this time. Not bend, not point out. They're just in space, ready for bed. I really love this lower back stretch right before bed. As you begin to come down, you have two options. You can place your hands on the ground and use your strength to sort of let yourself glide to the ground, or we can keep the hands where they are and pour our weight into our hands like so until we get nice to the floor. And then just release your legs down to the earth. And we're ready for bed. Are you feeling good? I know I am. My shoulder is feeling really nice and I'm feeling stretched out. That was super yummy for me, and I hope it was for you too. You can always come back to this class anytime right before bed. I'll catch you next time.